The next thing I want to show you is how to get your sprites to change location and go in a sequence of events. So I decided that I want all of my sprites to start up here and then fly in to the location that they're at now, one by one. So the first thing I'm going to do is move my sprite up here, and the location is negative 205, 209, and 137. So that's going to be the location that it starts at. And I want all of my sprites to start there. So I'm going to go through each one and change that location so that all of the locations are the same for where it starts. Now, what I want to happen is I want the G to fly to this location first. So at the bottom of this, I'm going to have this code, but then I'm going to add glide 1 second to location, and I moved it to this location, so now the location is negative 200, negative 22. So I'm going to have it glide to that location first. Now, if I want it to happen in a sequence, I need the G to start first when the green flag is clicked, and then I need the G to send a message to the E when it's finished for the E to start. So the way I'm going to do that is go over to events, and I'm going to say broadcast, and it says message 1, but I'm going to call this message broadcast message E because the E is the one that's going to move after the G. So broadcast message E. You can call the message what you want, whatever makes sense to you. Now, I'm going to go to the E, and I don't want this to start when the flag is clicked. I want this to start when he receives E from G. So when I receive E, now I'm going to have this glide 1 second to this position, which is negative 131 and negative 25. Now I want the L to happen next. So I'm going to have the E broadcast a message to the L, and I'm going to call this message L. And I'm going to go to the L and have him, when I receive L, glide 1 second to the coordinates that the L is at now, which is negative 58, negative 21. And then when he's done, I want him to broadcast a message to the next L. I'm going to call him LL because he's the second L. And this L is going to open that message. When I receive LL, he's going to glide 1 second to the location he's at now, and then he is going to broadcast a message to the second E. So I'm going to call it EE, and E is going to receive this message and then glide 1 second to this location, and then he's going to send the last message, broadcast the message R, and the R is going to receive the message, and the R is going to glide 1 second to the coordinates, check to make sure they're right, and I don't need to add anything to the end. So now I should have them all starting from the same position and ending one and gliding into position one after another.